So what is positive delusion? I mean, I definitely like to be confident in saying that I did coin the term. And I believe it's a mindset. It's a way of being. It's a way of thinking. And it's a way of feeling. Positive delusion is telling yourself that you're going to lose 5 stone in 6 months. You have no idea how you're going to make that happen. You have no idea what kind of stuff you're going to eat or what the planning process towards it is going to be like. But it's your mindset that is making you believe that that is going to become a reality. And of course, your actions are going to later on match that too. So I'm sure we have some music fans here. Has anyone heard of DJ Khaled? Okay, great. We know about DJ Khaled. Well, funnily enough, he's not actually a DJ, which is quite ironic. He's an American music producer. And yeah, his music is, really successful, gets millions of streams worldwide, sold out concerts, etc. But over the past year, I've actually seen him as quite a bit of a motivational speaker. Follow him on Snapchat, Instagram, and I absolutely love the way that he just speaks about his positivity about life. Famous quotes, "We the best, we're gonna win, be ready. They don't want you to do a TEDx talk at the University of Surrey." So many words of motivation that I continuously found really uplifting. And then recently I read a bit about his backstory and the fact that once upon a time he actually lived in his car. And it made me question, was he a motivational speaker then? Did he always know he was going to win? And I know exactly what he used. He used positive delusion. Now, thinking back to where I first heard about the term, or the word delusion in a sense of being positive, was when I saw June Sarpong speak at a talk about a couple of years ago, and it was Success Talks. And I go to loads of talks as a journalist, loads of networking events. But what I found so empowering about what she said was when being asked, how did you get successful? Like, how did you actually make it in such a competitive industry of the media? She said, sometimes you have to be a bit deluded. Now, just to give you a backstory on her, I have practically been brought up with her on my TV screen. She presented on Kiss 100 and MTV. And I think what I found amazing was the fact that I had a positive representation of a black woman watching her on TV simply do her thing. And unfortunately, I have to still maintain that mindset. Being a black woman working in a predominantly white environment, I have to fight a lot harder than my white counterpart. But I use that as motivation to ensure that I work hard and the results are a reflection of that also. There's actually something quite significant about me even standing here today at the University of Surrey. So who goes to the University of Surrey? Okay, wow, Surrey massive. Shout out to you guys. So I'm sure you'll remember what it was like finding out that you got into the University of Surrey, right? So the night before, you're so anxious, you're so nervous. You wake up to see that it's the day, it's results day. Finally, you log into UCAS and you see whether you've got in or not, if it doesn't crash, hopefully. So you Snapchat about it. The good news, obviously, you've got in. You Snapchat it, you tweet it, you Facebook it with a million emojis. Oh my God, I got into the University of Surrey. You tell your friends and your family, and at the end of the day, you are absolutely knackered because you barely slept the night before. And then you get a call from that university of your dreams telling you, sorry, we accidentally offered you a place. We were meant to actually reject you. Guys, that was me. And 6 years later, I'm standing at the university doing a TEDx talk, the university that rejected me. Crazy, right? Oh, wow. I'm humbled. And I think it's all about the mindset. Delay is never denial. Things that we thought that would happen that don't always happen straight away. I do believe it's a part of a greater plan that we may not see straight away. And I think a lot of that has to do with taking that really big leap of faith. Now, there are 5 steps to positive delusion. And trust me, I'm so certain that it will work if you all follow that initiative and just believe in yourself. So the first step is to actually say what it is you want. Speak it into existence. And speaking into existence is a very significant thing about me even standing here today. So what is it that you want to happen? Do you want to pass your driving test in a year? Do you want to get married in 2 years? Do you want to no longer be in the job that you're in now, but a better job in a month's time? Speak it into existence. The second point is to plan it. Okay, so how's this going to happen? Let's be strategic about it. Is it going to take 6 months to do? Is it going to take 3 months to do? How realistic is it? The third point is to ask questions. As a budding journalist, I was very active on social media, and I would continuously contact so many journalists that I just highly respected. And I would ask them questions like, how did you do it? So what was the process of doing X, Y, and Z? And I saw that as motivation, and it reminds me of a quote that good artists copy, great artists steal. The fourth point is to actually prepare for rejection, because, you're going to get loads of it. You're going to get loads of unfortunately's. I got used to seeing so many unfortunatelys. I just opened the email and would close it straight away. But I do believe that these rejections are a massive test of character. And I tell several of my friends, when that one door closes and you're waiting for the next one to open, you're in a hallway, right? So this is how I imagine it. In a hallway, that door's closed, you're waiting for the next one to open. How's your attitude? How are you going to be during that process? Are you going to be twiddling your thumbs nervously? Are you going to be angry? Are you going to be frustrated? Or are you going to do what I do and dance in the hallway whilst you're waiting for that next door to open? Because I believe that it's your attitude and characters during the trial that will determine the outcome of the testimony. And lastly, believe in yourself. Believe in your sleigh, as I say, non-stop. Give yourself a pat on the back for how far you've come and the fact that you even have the balls to say, I'm going to be positively delusional. Now, I've touched on my industry a bit. I do work in an industry which is ridiculously competitive, very tiring, and often you do question yourself and your abilities as to whether you're really fit for the role. And I think that's where being positively delusional also plays a massive part. So I remember being a wannabe journalist at the age of 16, 17. I always used to say, I'm an aspiring journalist. I never felt like I fully owned that crown, but I was still out there and doing it. I would literally grab a friend, a smartphone, and just create content and upload it on my YouTube channel, on my Facebook, tell friends about it, continuously gauge feedback. And I repetitively kept on doing that again and again, just releasing that content, because with the feedback I got, it really uplifted me and it really made me feel so confident in my abilities to become the journalist that I was slowly becoming, didn't realise, but the journalist that I was soon to be. I now work at the world's biggest broadcasting corporation. And the journey is something that I will never, never regret. I mean, to some it may have happened fast because it happened at a convenient time in life. But I focus more on direction rather than speed, because there are some people that are going nowhere fast because they're fixated on how soon or how quick the journey will be to actually get them there. So that's something that I definitely kept in handy. The power of positive thinking is not just about you, don't get me wrong. I mean, we can wake up one morning and decide to be positively delusional. But I think surroundings play such a massive, massive part, with me being thankful enough to have the most amazing friends that continuously uplift me and remind me of my strengths. Guys, don't surround yourself with people that make you feel like crap. It's very, very simple. It's the people around you that have a really, really strong impact on the way you think, the way you feel, and sometimes the way you are as a person. My faith as a Christian is also paramount. I'm very, very thankful for my faith. And it just gives me strength in knowing that I have a purpose, and anything that has purpose has long-lasting value, and you'll never be led where you're not meant to be. And just to round this up, when speaking about positive delusion and speaking things into existence, about 5 or 6 months ago, I was working, so I had just completed a 60-hour working week. It was the last day before going away on holiday, and I decided to tweet that before the age of 30, I'm going to do a TEDx talk. Guys, I turned 25 in 4 months. Let's start turning these thoughts into things. Thank